Hello everyone and welcome to Elite Encounters. Tonight we are going to relive the stories of 6 souls that have come to the table this evening. Their stories take place in the world of Iota Dree. This world is filled with a rich history that you will discover and cherish with many twisting paths, stories, and places and characters. Come laugh and cry with these 6 as we explore the memories of what made them so special. We want you to connect to the show that will air every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/Elite Encounters. Our video on demand will be available immediately after the recording on our Twitch for our subscribers. You can also find the videos on Fridays on YouTube under Elite Encounters. And lastly, if you would like to support what we do here, check us out on Patreon under Elite Encounters and check out the extra benefits we offer there. Click all the buttons and let all the places know you love us. Welcome back, everyone. We are having a little bit of a camera glitch, but I would like to invite you all to come and join us again as we continue our story. I would like to have all of you bring your focus back to where we were. You had just gotten a job from the union.
Actually,
repayment for
Seer, hold on. But back a little bit. You can go back to any time in this timeline that you want. Yes, back to our story.
Yeah, we're revisiting your memories.
Well, let's back it up just a tiny bit.
Before you got in the carriage with Mort?
Yes.
Or after you left the carriage?
Before the carriage.
Before the carriage.
Before the carriage.
Okay. What is it exactly you want to revisit, Lenny?
So, Sunshine, dear sister of mine, I have some questions. Need some answers.
Ah, I see where you're wanting to go.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
I'm sure other people are also curious, so I'm going to ask the questions and clear some things up for everyone.
It was before you all went in the temple, but it was after you left the carriage from Mort.
Was it after the carriage?
Yes, I believe Cyril had taken off.
Mm-hmm.
Or was he there for that?
No, this was prior to with-
Okay. Have at it.
in the combat. And so, what do you mean you knew that was going to hurt him? What is it? Do you guys have something you'd like to tell us?
I ran into him before I got here
Uh-huh.
to the tavern,
Mm-hmm.
and we had a conversation.
A conversation
Yes.
that Light was gonna the healing. That why did
Don't point at me. You're the one that told me.
why did he sizzle? People don't sizzle, sir.
Unless Barnabas is making some good old bacon.
Not on his
But
face.
not a people.
Yeah.
No, that's
You sizzled on your face.
several is hot, but not hot enough to cook bacon. So, you two.
She's got the wealth of knowledge. I just explained what happened.
Well, obviously.
How did you know what is it about several that? Why does he sizzle? How did you know this? You said you knew.
It's that elven
I
sizzle.
met him before I came to the tavern, and we had a conversation, like I said. And you aptly described your friend,
I did, but he didn't.
whose soul is in a crystal.
He didn't sizzle before his soul went into the crystal. And the last we've dealt with this specific thing before, she didn't sizzle. Why does he sizzle?
Because he is not incorporeal?
Why are you not incorporeal? You're dead.
I think technically, if you look at
Not really.
I'm a little undead.
A little undead, which is kind of my specialty.
Undead. So you did die. And now you're back.
Correct. We went
Back
through.
again?
Yeah. Guess who's back?
Simple's back.
Back again.
Yes.
Which is why the crystal is still lit. Because he's technically
So he's dead, but he's not dead.
dead.
So you're
Undead.
undead?
Yes.
I'm dead. I'm just not dead enough.
Not dead enough. Well, not dead at all is preferable, but and you knew about this.
I guess
Yes.
technically, if you want to put it into terms, I'm
At
like
the time. Yes.
elf 0.
Elf.
What are you wanting to go to?
Elf
Just
is-
just 1 calorie, not enough.
What's a good explanation of corporeal for our?
I really don't know what this means.
So
He's able to be touched.
yeah. Incorporeal is like a ghost.
Like your hand goes right through them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember Tall, Dark, and Scary? We couldn't touch her. This one, on the other hand, we can touch. So he's
Alive?
Undead.
not dead.
Undead.
Undead.
Asterisks.
Undead.
Looks alive
Less
to me.
dead.
So does this mean that
Diet dead.
any source of positive energy actually harms
Based on the
Yes.
information she was giving me, yes. Any source of positive energy is
So
going
you
to harm
didn't
me.
even know.
So don't drink any of my elixirs of life
Correct.
that I may.
We also
keep those away from him.
compliment him.
Correct.
So-
I'm
I don't
allergic.
know about
I'm
that.
allergic to edification.
More elixirs for this.
He's allergic to
poor fear.
life. Got it.
Fact.
Kind of.
I'll be
No,
happy
that's
to give
tragic,
them to you.
actually.
Kind of.
But so yeah, got that all cleared up. Back to you, Seer.
Thank you.
Very well. All right.
Buddy.
Lenny wanted to have that conversation apparently with Sunshine. Little bothered by her holding out on you.
The
huh?
lies. It's the lies, I tell you.
A live omission.
We're
yes.
supposed to be family.
Okay.
Is there anything to be done that can rectify the situation?
I don't think so.
Do
Unsquished.
you
Get him
want the
unsquished.
situation to be rectified? I guess is the better question.
For-
Civilly.
That would be a question for several.
Sir, would you rather not be dead?
Well, from what I remember from the time then, I believe it probably becomes beneficial in the future, but right now it was pretty rough.
Sounds
I'm
rough.
sure it would be a shock. I'm sure. Yeah.
Oh, it's definitely a shock.
To all of us.
I watched him die.
And then for him to just okay.
We're talking
whatever.
about lies here. We're talking about lies.
I did not see the body, but the conditions were there. I don't know that he died.
So you based a hypothesis on
Yes.
unobserved data.
Yes.
I told him what happened, but we never found the body.
Sorry, he didn't see what happened.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see what happened.
You did.
Didn't even file a missing persons report or anything.
Hypothesis.
Oh.
Nobody told me I had to do that. I thought somebody else.
I
did.
believe.
You had his
Hold
crystal.
on.
I do.
Lenny is the leader of this ragtag group of heroes.
Oh, you're the leader?
There was a situation. I needed to do what needed to be done.
If I recall several of your memories and focuses, yes, I do believe Lenny claimed that many times, but I would like to bring you all back now and bring the focus back to where we were, unless Lenny has more he
No,
needs to
I'm
get
good.
off his
I
chest.
think I'm okay. I think we're good for now.
Understandable. All right. So you all had gotten to Sunshine's temple where she works, and oh no.
Apparently, I got hit a little harder than I thought.
Just as you walked in the temple,
That's
apparently.
fine.
Oh.
Lenny
There you
purple.
go.
Let's
Always
go.
prepared.
Barnabas and Sunshine were going to create a meal since Barnabas did miss his breakfast, or at least most of it.
Didn't get to finish, no.
No. Never ate
one-
that. No, you
one
did get a
bite,
bite. Of,
my
you did get a bite of sausage. That's
One-
more than most of us. Was it at least delicious?
I honestly don't remember.
Well, damn.
Yeah, there were a lot of other shocking things happened that day, so it must not have been that impressive.
Unimpressive sausage. What a travesty.
We all,
Yeah, I'm not going to touch that.
we all hate that unimpressive sausage.
So what kind of
It was
temple-
average sausage.
Average sausage.
Like you work here?
Mhm.
Is it like specific to just a deity or multiple deities?
A deity. The elven deity, the patron.
Interesting.
Right. You were
Don't
raised
call
back
them by
to
their
health
names.
here.
No, I do not.
You should not call the deities by their names. That draws attention to you.
Attention's not so bad.
Mm.
Guys never complained last time I got attention.
So with meals being prepared and some talking happening, once you all sat down to eat, I believe you began discussing things about how to go about finding this mage, or possibly Lenny's little quest he took from Mort as well.
I do.
So do you guys have a place that you plan on going for this mage? That
Big
we have
city.
to found?
Big city, more people, higher chances. What's the biggest city around here?
The city.
Well, where are the mage schools?
Not this city.
Well, then not this city then. The next biggest city with mage schools.
Do we know what city Cali came from?
I actually do not. Do you happen to know if there's any areas in this location where there might be mages that congregate, looking for buying equipment or sharing spells? Even if it's not necessarily a university, we might still be able to run into somebody.
Not right off the top of my head.
It's not really places that I frequent either.
What was
Mage, if I were a mage.
what's the deity of this temple again?
The patron?
Look, what's the name?
I don't think you want to do that, Derby.
I spent the time while you guys are discussing.
I
I was
don't-
trying to
I
get
don't
her
think-
to commit to saying this name.
Derby, don't do it.
Because
Don't.
mages and all this stuff you guys talk about,
No,
doesn't make no
I-
sense. We can go and find one easy. Willing.
Willing?
Of course, Will.
Well, yeah. We don't want to kidnap him.
No, exactly.
I mean, if we
I
have
might be a
to. He
little
just said
chaotic,
bring back
but
a
I'm not-
mage. He
I'm
does
not-
it.
Not a bad guy.
We just have to acquire a mage. He never told us really how to acquire said mage, so if need be, maybe, but no.
Why would he be looking for a mage if they would be here? Wouldn't he just go and look at the mage college?
Maybe.
If there is one here?
I didn't ask that many questions. Maybe next time.
Maybe he just likes having people work for him.
I like
He
having people
does.
work for me.
I mean, we all kind of work for you. You are the leader.
I'm glad we're all coming along to this.
Good job.
Yeah, it's a lot.
What, was I eating? I believe I was eating, right? You guys finished your food by this point?
Finally gave Barnabas a chance to catch up.
Yeah. Yeah, as I look up from my plate. I try to recall if I had heard anything in any of my travels of any kind of mage college here in this city. Would a Recall Knowledge Society work for that, potentially?
Yes, it would.
So as I sit there eating the fine dinner that we prepared together, I ponder the subject and 23.
Here in Dorathon, they do have mages, but not necessarily a college. The closest city that would have a college is in the country of Dromathan, and their capital being the city of Dromathan, which is a mega metropolis. Pretty much the largest city in Iodadri.
So as I thought about this and finished whatever I was chewing on, I shared that information with my colleagues. Perhaps a journey is
Adventure?
called for. Well, at least some travel.
It's been a while since I've traveled.
Well, I'm sure you're welcome to come with us. I can't speak for Lenny as he is the leader of this crew, but I'd welcome you.
I
The more the
remember
merrier. We just lost one. We have space.
I was very watchful during this time because Barnabas made the food, and I was like, there's always somebody attacks when he makes food. regardless of
Sunshine
where we're
also
at.
had helped.
I
We're,
know.
we're
Well,
inside.
then, you know,
So this
Kirby,
this
it's
dinner
okay.
is safe.
We're inside. It looks clear.
Wow.
It's fine. He's fine.
onward to
A few acolytes and clerics kind of peek into the side room that you guys have taken over for your dinner. Something smells wonderful in here. Is there enough to share?
I remember I clenched my hammer. Like,
And somehow we've still drawn attention.
see,
I said it looked clear.
I knew
They're
I
not
remembered that
hostile
happening.
yet.
It just
Oh,
They're
They're
not
smells
hostile,
good.
right?
There's always enough.
Very well.
Sunshine knows
I
this
mean,
people.
I remember I
Oh,
immediately
this-
grabbed like a little bit more.
Sunshine also knows me.
So a few of the acolytes of the temple and one of the clerics will join you guys. Sit and eat quietly. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
If the acolytes happen to have any pamphlets or something about the history of this place, I wouldn't mind grabbing one and reading up on it.
Well, they don't seem to have any pamphlets on them.
I remember asking them about the name of the patron of the temple.
The cleric has different attire than Sunshine. He will finish chewing a bite of his food and say, well, one normally does not call upon the name of the gods unless they are wanting to specifically draw attention. However, I could give a quick blessing to the food and you would hear the name of the patron. Do you not know the Elven Pantheon?
I know. I mean, this sounds great. We should bless this food by your patron.
Oh, very well. He holds his hands out and He stands up and he says, Great Corel Levain, shine your light down upon this food and bless these hands that have given us such a wonderful meal. There you are. I do not find it such a frivolous thing, as obviously the hands that prepared this meal were very skilled and do need blessed indeed, I believe. Thank you very much. Compliments to the chefs.
Good job, guys.
Eat all your vegetables.
I was very smug at this moment.
All gone.
So I
Pay for that later.
wouldn't mind maybe just start trucking on, start moving to Dromathan.
Should we get a good night's rest first?
It's still morning. Or did you not sleep well in the...
Oh no,
Jail.
I slept well. Forgive me.
The cleric almost chokes. Jail. Sunshine. Jail. You slept in a jail?
I didn't mean to cause any trouble.
minor issue at the
That was my fault.
inn.
She was just caught up helping us. Just healing. She did nothing wrong. It was me. I wrestled a couple of guys. It got in the way of my food, my
Oh.
breakfast.
Was
Well-
that you all at the tavern?
Yeah, all of us.
Oh, you've
except for
heard?
Sunshine.
Yeah. Yeah.
My dear boy, everyone has heard.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
We're famous. Good job, Lenny.
All attention is good attention.
Okay.
They won't forget us. They don't have to like me all the time.
Bless our adventure, Cabral Levain. I'm blessing. I feel like that's how this works.
I don't think that's how that works.
He did it.
If we're gonna pack up and head out now, then I'd like to give you a couple things,
Okay.
if you don't mind.
Standard collection of morning goodies.
Just two.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be of good use.
Thank you.
Turby, I'll also give you one of these small vials here.
Oh.
Drink it when you're hurt, and it'll help you out.
I remember taking the vial and my hammer, and you are now blessed by Cabral Levain.
Yeah, that was scientifically prepared this morning
But I
just for you.
Oh, you probably didn't hear that. I was just. it
Oh,
happened. You know what I'm
surreptitious.
saying? It was probably you guys probably saw I was doing something awkward, but
Okay. I just kind of shake my head at that. Just save it for when you're hurt.
got it.
Kind of missed the goodies that Mort gave me. Like before the whole underground and entrenchment thing. Like it was a bit of a wild card, but those were interesting.
I'm not sure I can prepare anything like
No,
that.
no, yeah. I'm just recalling the memory of like my sword being on fire.
Oh, that is
That
impressive.
wasn't good.
Wish we were
We
waiting
left
for
to
several to come
find-
back.
I mean, I'm a pretty good tracker. I could probably track several. We can go ahead and grab him, and we was on our way. That's what I remember happening.
Would he even be able to come inside here, given his condition?
I think it's more of a personal choice.
Oh, no.
Really?
That makes, well, he's undead. This is a holy temple. I see the issue. I definitely, no, it makes sense. She tried to heal him, and he got sizzly. This is a place of healing. He might just burst into flames.
I have no idea how it would work, but we may have to just go find him.
Hey, Sunshine, are you actually wanting to come with us?
Yeah, actually.
Any particular reason why? Out of curiosity. Do you have like an academic knowledge? Is that what's going on here?
No,
Okay,
just to help.
So lost.
just to help.
And I also owe the debt myself as well.
Okay. I get the hint. I'll not cry. The debt? It
Yes.
seems something personal.
No, I was in jail with you, so
Oh,
I have to pay for it
Right.
too. But on top of that, I wouldn't want you guys to get hurt while you're out there.
No,
Okay.
last time we didn't have a healer, somebody died.
I really enjoyed
Wow.
the healing. So
Undead.
that helps
okay.
in my wrestling feats.
Wrestling?
And it
Is
has
that
been
what
a
wrestling?
really long time.
Yeah.
Since I've hit the
No,
roads.
I could see it. I could see it.
As I recall from the bar fight, I did not
No,
Pull a
you,
weapon.
you did. You definitely.
not until the end. I finished. We
I
finished.
definitely-
remember a
you
dagger
rest-
or two.
you wrestled with it now.
Weaponized ale is what I recall.
Weaponized
There
ale.
might have been one dagger.
Weaponized
I did
ale?
after everybody else.
Is that literally alcohol abuse? Weaponized ale?
That's how it was.
Abuse with alcohol?
No, it's being shackled. So you know, only one way to drink ale when you're shackled.
Given enough percentage of the right alcohol, it could be flammable.
You would know. Wait a minute. We might need to weaponize some ale. Dual purpose?
Be doing some research into that in the future.
I like it. I like it. This man has
It's
ideas.
not wrong.
For
Right.
science.
For science, you have to write it down. Otherwise, you're just fucking around.
Got some ideas on where
Yeah,
silver
I'll
might be?
of course record my results in my journals.
I mean, we can probably just start looking around.
All right. So-
I mean,
We're good? Sunshine, you coming with?
Yeah.
Everybody done eating?
I feel like there's not a whole lot of undead around this area, so I feel like it's pretty easy for me to
Sorry.
lock in on where Cyril was.
Do you have like
With
a
my
sensory
tracking.
thing for that kind of stuff? Do you like?
A dead detector?
I don't know. I just remember he was gonna go feast or eat
die
as
dart?
well, so I think I follow.
I'm not sure there are like undead only clubs here in this area or something. We may have to actually seek him out.
They're called graveyards.
Overwatch has spoken.
I already made those.
They're called
That was obviously the
Would
first
he,
place I was
would he
going.
gravitate towards a graveyard?
So, they're
Again,
used
I
to
believe it's a personal.
walking
I
and
mean,
talking.
you spoke with him.
I'm happy walking and talking.
The rest of
Yeah.
you following them out. They were
No.
I'd already passed.
Yeah, we need to find
Let's go,
Cyril,
baby.
yeah.
all right.
Well,
so
somebody's
you,
gotta watch Turby.
all head out. Turby immediately is taking you toward graveyards. Well, they don't have graveyards necessarily in the Elven culture.
We need to go to the tree then.
Maybe the tree, somewhere that's like
Yeah, I really don't
gloomy
think he went to the
and
tree.
dark. Dank.
Probably.
I don't remember the trees being gloomy.
No,
in
when you
my
try the
experience.
tree, I'm saying he might be in a dark area, you know, undead and all.
Is that like a? Seems like a generalization.
Right. Might be. I'm very experienced at this tracking thing, and I know I can just find my way if I need to.
Confidence. I like it.
I don't know how it comes out, like how it happens. It just happens. Got a connection with the air. It just kind of flows through me.
With the... Well,
Are you
that
saying you
sounds
can
like
tr-
breathing. It flows through me too after a bad taco.
Well,
I'm sure
there
that's-
What
are.
have you been eating?
Are you saying you could track him by
This
scent?
time of the evening, you guys find that you're not going to be given access to the tree, considering it's deeper into the city. and you have too many non-elves with you.
Well, that failed.
I remember this time we split the party.
Several had mentioned he needed to eat.
Sunshine.
What?
My sunshine. Might you know what our undead friend likes to snack on?
I have a theory, but where would he find? Knowing several, he wouldn't be just any person,
Well, no, he's
any
too
innocent person.
he's too proper for that.
So,
So,
What?
any ideas?
When Sharon?
No. Well, actually,
I believe
my
I
theory
would-
is that he,
don't.
the type of undead that he has been
Changed
transformed
into?
to, given the description of the woman who fed on him in the cavern, it's likely he's some form of vampire. And if that's the case, he'll need to feed on blood to sustain himself. Where
Ugh.
that blood comes from, that's where we find him.
that's
And
exactly
you
what
all
I
know him
said.
better than I do. So, given that that's his choice, or given that that's what he needs, what would he choose to feed on?
I really can't answer that question. I could only answer that if it was it for him.
Barnabas.
Are there any cows?
I'm going to
I'll-
take this. Oh, go ahead.
I would legit be able to track several or anything that I want to, just based on me being Turby.
Oh, of course.
Right.
So-
So I mean,
You know, you start, moving. Once you realize you can't get to the tree or graveyard, whatever you want to call it, since you're not sure at this point, probably. Considering you were looking for a graveyard, they tell you to go to a tree,
right.
So,
I was trying to please everybody.
why don't you roll some track for me? Let's see how that happened.
I would probably keep your voices down about such things like, I don't know, tracking vampires through the city.
You
I
found
don't
it real
remember
quick.
blabbing this.
Oh, but still people listen.
Well, hello, Cyril.
Hello.
Coming out of nowhere as usual. Again.
You did it, Turby.
I found him.
He's
He
right
did,
there.
He did find him. He said he would find him, and there he is.
I was
Tracked
so impressed by his skills as a tracker.
Good job, Turby.
It's almost like I came out of the air, right?
That's right. I knew he was around. Told you, the air
That
flows
is
through me.
amazing.
Him in that air. He's got a different air than I do, apparently. I don't know.
I believe you have something that belongs to me.
Would you like this back?
I would indeed.
I kept it safe, just like you asked.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Welcome back.
Glad to be back.
That is. No, that's still creepy.
It is disturbing.
Would you rather him be
Well, no.
completely dead?
No, but at least with the last one, like, there were visual representation. Hey, she's not actually here. This one, nah, he's definitely right there. Right. Looking right at me. Yep, there he is. Yeah, that guy.
Obviously that.
So how was dinner?
It was great. How was yours?
Mine too.
You asked.
I did.
So did I.
He's a little too happy about the what? No, I don't know if I want the answers to that question. Actually,
Several actually
I'm glad
looks
it was-
quite flushed at that time.
I remember being curious.
I hear we're traveling.
we are traveling. We are traveling.
What'd you
We
eat?
all got full bellies.
What'd you eat? We had sausage and bacons.
I'm sure it was wonderful.
All well
Did yours
done.
taste like that too?
I'm sure it did at one point in time.
He had pig also, guys.
So we've decided to go hunt down the mage, correct?
Yes, we need a mage.
Amen.
Sunshine's volunteered herself to come with us.
Excellent.
I'll work on the
Volunteer.
sizzle. The not sizzling.
Yeah.
Sizzle, sizzle.
Yes.
Sizzle several.
We want to avoid that as much as possible.
I know.
Sounds like a plan to me.
If her magics harm you, how are you going to keep yourself safe?
You see, that's the funny thing. I feel like I'm just telling all your secrets here.
Well, somebody
Maybe-
needs to.
do you
'cause
wanna-
She's not telling it.
Do you want to expound upon that, or do you want me?
Yes.
She's going to have the ability to heal me and restructure undead with her abilities. Is what she tells me.
Well, that's creepy
I
and unlike you at
do-
all.
No. Even undead need help sometimes too. There's
Ciao.
nothing wrong with your
Ciao.
friend. He's still your friend. I
He
would
is
be
still my
able,
friend. He's
technically I would be able to stitch them
A
together.
friend in need is a friend indeed.
but not with magic, just mundane medical.
just. Oh. Well, that. Okay.
I
that
can
seems-
fix that.
I can do this with electricity too, right?
That's a whole different monster.
That probably hurts still.
We'll work on that. He
Actually,
might
when
need
you
some
mentioned that, I remember pulling a small bottle with some glowing kind of whitish blue, almost electrical discharge filling the bottle. And I hand it to you,
Right.
and I say, if you want some electrical power, just throw this. It's one vial.
Grab it. And I'm
Oh, Travis.
Oh
Not right now.
no! We are inside. Stop it.
You know, I remember thinking in that moment that I was surprised you didn't try to drink it.
I would have
Me
completely
too.
stopped him.
Like, I thought for sure that cap was coming off because you had captured his lightning in a bottle and he was going to drink it.
I pretty much almost did both. I was
No,
like,
no,
"Gonna
you'll be
throw it."
flat-footed.
And that
But speaking of, it is possible that I may be able to formulate some substance that may assist you should Sunshine not be able to or need some backup. It'll take me some time, but
Perfect.
I may research it.
Sounds great.
I'll have to speak to you more about your condition, but to
I-
assist with that,
We'll learn together.
I think that's a great idea.
He's never been dead before.
It's my first time being dead.
Right. Well, it's always a first.
Yeah, yeah.
most people only get one.
Hey,
Yeah.
speaking of,
Yes.
yeah, so now I've lived 3 lifetimes and I've died since you. The hits keep coming,
You
baby.
just love rubbing that one in, don't you?
I mean, think of the things I've done.
You've done
3
amazing
lifetimes
things.
and I've died and come back.
And now you're doing it again.
Doing what?
Well, you're back. You died and now you're back.
Well, that's what
Living,
yeah.
Unliving.
Undead.
Unliving?
We're gonna work that into your vocabulary. I'm undead.
Lenny's just ready to
Diet
name
alive?
everything.
Okay, diet alive.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Diet alive is okay. You have to convince Sunshine when she's telling people about me that he's not undead. He's diet alive. It may help us get into places where I don't know, undead aren't supposed to be.
We have a diet alive guy.
Which is
Yeah.
everywhere.
100 C. Thank you.
Maybe we just don't let people know.
Oh, I think they'll pick up on it.
You guys didn't
Man.
know until I said so.
Well, I think the sizzly face.
It's
Yeah,
was,
that definitely started a run of questions.
It's my first piece of evidence to suggest something was amiss. Yeah.
And not the glowing soul stone.
Yeah, we
Well,
don't. I mean,
I'm still not familiar with the whole.
So
Fine.
just kind of
Can we
have
kind
the
of
conversation as
put
we're
that away
in
when we're
transit.
traveling.
sure.
Yeah, more in private as we're out of the
Yeah,
city.
yeah. We were moving.
Because I recall it, we were pretty expedient about trying to make our way
Oh,
over
yeah.
there.
No, we had our party together.
Did we know how
Gang's
long
back
of a journey
together.
this was?
+1.
I had an estimate, but I don't know the exact location that we're at. I know it was within days to weeks.
Wow.
Oh. That sounds
10 days.
We'll have to be
You
able to
were
subsist.
you were able to recall. It could be
Those-
5 days if you had mounts. It would probably take about a week on foot.
Okay. So yeah, if we can manage to find or secure some kind of transportation, 5 days is like a good target to aim for. Might take us a little bit longer.
Well, if we need to hit any stables or provisioners before we left to have purchased rations, mounts.
Lenny, I hear you need to see a guy about a horse.
I do need to see a guy buy a horse.
I've never
I will
ridden a
be-
horse, so I'll need
Maybe
A cart.
relatively tame
A cart.
beast.
A cart.
Cart, horses, horse.
Right, in a cart. I'm not riding a horse. I don't think the horse is going to be okay
Well,
with
No,
a
that's-
diet living person riding them.
See?
I will remind you all that you did stable a horse and a cart when you originally arrived here in Duratham from the ruins.
I've died since then.
You have.
He's been busy.
That's a good excuse.
That was something that a few of you did recall around the time talking to Lenny about seeing a man about a horse. Lenny, of course, didn't quite remember it because he was busy thinking about other things.
Lenny has seen a man about a horse. We have a horse.
Leader.
Hey, I can't do it all. So I have you guys.
I mean,
Do we really want me doing everything? A good manager delegates.
that's a manager.
I agree.
You're a leader.
I'm
Lenny nailed it on the head there.
I guess I'm gonna go get the horse.
I remember
You know what? You know what?
Nowhere
I'll
the
go
horse
get the
is,
horse.
so-
I walked toward the stable.
Living
Oh.
horse?
And he's off. Well,
I
that,
remember having the biggest horse.
I'm not sure you have a horse at all.
I got him. It's like a Clydesdale.
Is that because it's furry on the bottom?
It's
Or...
huge.
Oh, okay.
You
Okay.
paid extra for it?
And
It carries your beer, right?
that's right. And every time I
beer cart.
trebuchet onto it, it go flip.
Yeah.
Oh, man, land.
So if I remember correctly, I kind of puffed my own chest out because I was going to show Lenny how excellent it's going to be that I go get the horse. So I walked straight into the stable hands little area there.
Okay.
Why do I feel like I'm gonna have to heal him?
This younger elven boy
Sand is too much.
scrambles up out of some hay.
Need to be quick.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He pauses, since no one could see my face on here. He pauses and he gives a look of complete and utter shock, seeing someone walk in with a lit crystal on their chest.
Oh, hi, little guy. I'm here to pick up my horse and my cart.
Oh, please don't scream.
Here's my ticket.
Oh,
I don't
please
have one. We came in 4 days ago. It was stabled right over here.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
You really gonna
Yeah,
let him do
it's
that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? I
Ship's
get
already
the-
sailed.
do
You
you-
should probably step
The
in.
ship
Should I-
is-
should I
Hey,
put-
hey,
Oh,
hold on,
oh,
hold on. I reach into my
What's
little
he-
bag and I pulled out a little gold piece and I go, breathe in,
bribery.
breathe out,
Oh.
and go get me my horse.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He runs off. Not very far.
I can't believe you let him do that.
Few stalls
Yeah,
down.
he didn't really give me much time to stop him.
I'll grab the lead of the
That's
horse
my bad.
and wheel it out into the yard. I'll have him help hook the cart up to it. That's not. Nope. I don't do that.
He would be fumbling quite a bit if you're anywhere close. If you give him a little space,
Yeah,
he'll get it hooked right
back
up
up.
for you.
Yep, I'll back up.
But he's a little bit taken back.
Huh.
He can't stop staring at your chest.
Yeah, me either.
It's terrible.
And I will, when he's finished, I will lean down and I'll reach into my pocket and I'll give him a second gold coin. And I will say, take that home to your mother. You deserve better than this. Go on.
He rushes off.
And I'll grab the lead of the horse over my shoulder and I just start walking back toward where the group is. Just kind of like I'm a proud boy coming home from the first day of school.
Victorious.
He just kind of does whatever he wants.
And you let him.
Yeah, that was on me.
I walk straight up to Lenny and I do a royal bow and I said, "Sir, your horse has arrived."
He's mocking you.
He
With
is
a cart
mocking me.
attached to it.
Oh, and I even have the cart. Well equipped.
Did you do that?
Hell no.
Okay. Okay. I needed to check. I mean, I don't need us, losing the cart halfway down the road because several decided he wanted to attach it himself.
Hold on.
Still pristine. Got it.
Yeah, not seen a day's work in their lives, my friend. Not seen a day's work in their lives.
I'm just keeping an eye out for the guard that was following us earlier. I'm going to make sure they see me, that I see them.
They are still watching you guys. There's a couple of them.
Yeah, I figured.
I hop up into shotgun on the carriage.
Shotgun, like,
I'm not driving. Someone else is driving. I'm riding next to that person.
can we put you in the
Oh.
carriage?
Back.
Oh, are we hiding me now?
We probably, yeah.
Oh.
I didn't think that through when you left the first
Okay,
time. but,
I guess I'll get in the carriage.
Oh, just twist his
Well,
arm.
it's definitely
Wait,
not a
no, you
carriage.
two,
It is
be
just a
primary?
cart.
I know.
Huh.
I'll get in the back, and I'll pull my non-existent hood up over my hair,
I'll be up there with you.
and I'll shuck in my my little coat.
I'll be a good
I'm
boy.
hidden.
I mean, you're
Uh-huh.
right by
Golden
sunshine.
lights.
I mean, I was already up there in the front anyway, ready to go.
You
Well,
got the reins?
Since you
Turkey's
guys said I
driving.
didn't have my own horse.
Guys,
I was
hold
like,
on.
Whatever. I guess we're using my horse
boy.
to pull the carriage.
Does anybody else want to volunteer to drive? Nobody?
Turby and I are going to be up front.
Oh, you're watching? He's your responsibility now. No. No. You get to watch him.
Okay.
You're a little too excited about this. You get excited and things get weird.
Understand I rolled into my seat too as I roll everything I do, just so you guys know.
Okay.
I'll give you some tips.
How many
Acrobatic.
head
He's a-
injuries
he's a
has he
tumbler.
had?
More than I can
Parkour.
count.
Why don't you give me an
Okay.
athletics?
You actually
Right.
came this way.
No, acrobatics. Give me an acrobatics. Sorry.
Just trying to figure out what kind of medical attention he might need in the future.
Who?
21?
No, this
Kirby.
is
I mean,
Oh.
there's not many pointers you can give him on that one. He definitely rolls right up into his seat. You're not even sure how he did that.
8.
Might have been a little awkward considering the height.
That was I thought I had it anyway, and he helped me out. I was like, "What? Just thanks."
thanks.
Nice.
Got to make it look good.
And my
We
hair
got an audience.
was perfect.
Nailed it.
So I just lean back on the seat and put my feet up on the other side, and I'm ready for the ride. Trying to remain hidden.
I climbed up into the back of the cart and immediately started flipping through my formula book,
Okay.
thinking about how I could devise something to help him.
I'm a very pious elf. Do lots of praying.
Huh. I've never seen you pray a day in your life.
I haven't.
Go ahead, try it.
Could probably learn some blessings.
Try what?
Try praying.
Dear me.
Wow. Okay.
Thank me for being
should have
me.
seen that one
I'm
coming.
awesome.
I should have seen that one coming.
Wow.
I am now a deity. I've been upgraded.
No. That's your department. Overwatch is displeased.
It's all right, Overwatch. They're
That's-
just having their memories. And
that's
yes,
a
somebody might have been a little bit.
Cocky.
Pompous.
I was.
An ass.
Yeah, I mean that's probably a better way of putting it.
Well, you see, the thing is back then, I don't believe in any of you. So y'all can go fuck yourself.
I was going to use the word sacrilegious. Overwatch.
Blasphemous, sacrilegious.
Blasphemous, sacrilegious.
Yeah.
I absolutely agree.
I don't know if I would call it blasphemy.
I upgraded myself to a god. What else would you call it?
I mean, most gods would just laugh at that.
I have a follower.
Now this is.
I know you're pointing at Lenny.
100%.
Not me.
100%.
Well, no, you tried to kill him.
You came
I
later.
did not try to
You
kill him.
attempted
Seer has a
murder.
great
I watched
story.
it.
What'd you say?
If everybody was loaded, I was just
Oh yeah,
driving.
the cart starts moving as soon
Oh,
as
and
everybody's
rock.
loaded and all this is going on. And you guys are on your way to Dromathan.
On the road again.
Are you guys
Anything?
from Dromathan? Have you been there before?
No.
Obviously
Short
not.
and to the point. Love it.
I'm not from Dromathan either.
I've never been.
You guys are really loud back there.
I think it's how I keep this carriage. I keep it pretty smooth as we ride.
He rides in those express ruts.
Express ruts.
Traveled these roads a few times.
And never.
Gotta stay on the right side unless you're passing.
I'm always passing.
This carriage is powered by Turby.
Some of us have already passed.
Turby's in the
So,
ultra fast.
were you a turbine then? I think you were.
Stop! Don't give this man more
I will
ideas.
travel
He already thinks he can fly wherever
Fast
the
as a
heck he
turbine.
wants, and he controls lightning.
No.
We don't need to. No.
Takes a minute for him to get going, but once he does,
There's
Straight
no
on.
stopping this man.
Straight on till morning.
Straight on.
He also assumes a false lordship.
He does.
Forget that.
He does. It's
Hey,
Better
birds
than
of a
false
feather.
deityhood.
I'm not sure which one of these is worse influence on the other.
All right.
You were the worst
You know what?
influence.
I.
Hi. I'm sitting there sometimes.
While
I
you're driving, why don't you give me a survival?
I'll
Sense
aid.
direction.
Whoa.
I can also
So
aid on
we
survival.
know you know
Nat 20.
where are you going.
Nice.
You get one from
You
me.
have made this trip to Dromathan multiple times. You could do this almost with your eyes closed.
I told you,
Express
express
ruts.
ruts.
Trusted the horse, that is.
Express ruts.
I'm a little upset about the horse not being what I thought it was going to be, but we make it there pretty good time. Been on these roads quite a few.
Oh yeah, you're sure you can even, I mean, you know the best route to take and how to make sure that your cart will be in good shape when you get there.
The
But
best ruts.
not
The
saying
best
you're
routes.
taking any shortcuts, but you definitely know the better roads.
I made sure to hit the slightest of holes that I knew the car could handle, but that they would get bumped with every once in a while.
Jarring them around. I mean, they are kind of packed into the back.
Right.
It's not a very big car.
Right.
I do have
Even-
glassware back here.
Ooh.
A little more
Sorry,
careful.
I have glassware up here, and I pull out the two that you
Yeah.
gave me.
Yeah.
He's holding the vials and not the reins. He's like,
Who's-
this is
No,
fine,
I
guys.
actually- I have, at this point, I have the reins in my teeth.
We need a steady spot while I pour this ale for you.
While
Wait
we're
a
pouring-
Wait a minute.
While
What
we're
is
pouring-
going on out there?
While we're
Maybe-
pouring the ale,
maybe-
it's like smooth as silk.
Are we out of the city yet? Because maybe I should have let Civil drive after all.
Oh no!
This is only how
Now
you
we
drive.
want Silverroll to drive.
I didn't want to draw attention, but this man might get us killed.
No.
I don't think we'll die.
A couple ales will just settle.
Some of us might. Some of us might.
You'll just be died alive. Doesn't fit, does it?
No, I will start using undead circle.
Died
I
alive
will.
is fine.
It does take a bit longer.
You know what that belongs on a shirt.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Okay.
My veggies are no longer.
You know, I'm gonna have that Paul guy etch it into my armor. It's gonna say "died alive" on my armor.
Etch it into your.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. Speaking of, whatever happened to that guy? Did he just like vanish into the wind?
He kinda. He had his own stuff to take care of.
Huh.
Gone. Lost.
Did-
What?
Did he ever
Say anything.
get my daughter home, or did he
yes,
just?
we got the daughter home. We got. She's all taken care
Well,
of.
what do you mean? Is that like the royal we? Like, were you there?
Well, no.
Well, did he? Okay, so did he tell you he got my daughter home? Because we maybe turn this card around.
She's safe. It's all taken care of. Yes.
Like, got
Yes.
confirmation?
Yes, got confirmation.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. I
Got
trust
the
you.
receipt.
I trust you. I'll take that receipt.
That's just my shopping list.
You're gonna put that where? My God, man.
This one.
Oh,
Thank you.
tomato, tomato. What does that even mean?
Tomato, tomato.
You've been hanging around this guy.
Tomato, tomato. I don't see what the.
Stuffed
Makes
tomato
sense to me.
salsa.
That's all I heard out of that conversation.
That's all I heard out of that conversation as well. Well, I think I'm gonna kick back and try and,
Yeah, you wanna
Sleep a
take
little.
first watch?
if that's
Get
all
some
right.
shut-eye.
You sleep?
Yeah, I mean, I'm good. I'm
I don't
doing all this.
know.
What have you told them
Traveled many
anything?
times.
No, I haven't had the chance.
She's your Rolodex of died alive. Okay, so
Well,
she told me what I know. So don't ask me.
Well, for instance, they started a bar fight before I could even tell them that I met you.
Well, I handled that for you.
To be
I
fair,
see.
we didn't start that fight.
Oh,
We just-
Hmm.
we didn't
We ended
help
it.
it not
I
start.
remember. I just finished the fight.
It was taken care of. That is all that matters. We may have spent a little time in jail, but we're out.
you know,
We told him we didn't want to fight.
he was given a warning.
I see how this is
With a
gonna.
chair.
I see how this is gonna work, right? As long as we end up on the other end with the cart that we're leaving, everything just kind of gets swept under the rug,
Yeah, no, that's
Thrown under the cart.
thrown under. Thrown under the cart. I don't know that that's okay.
that's. Would you like to leave?
But I like to what?
Would
Leave?
you like to lead? Leave? No, don't leave. You left me once. You can't.
Who left who?
You told me to leave.
I did,
You
but
told me. Okay. I'm not taking blame for this. Though.
I'm not
I did
saying
leave.
You, I'm not
but
saying you should.
Not of my own free will.
But
I
I
wasn't
didn't.
really
I
given
didn't
a
leave
choice.
you. I was always there, Lenny. You knew I was there.
had a
I know,
feeling.
sentimental. You're gonna cry. I don't know what's going on here, but it's fine.
Technically, you did know he was there because you did have his soul.
Ooh,
I did have his soul, and I'm tired of crying over it. And now he's being mean to me about me crying over it. And all I did was love you, Sybil.
hey, what happened? When did we turn into Purple Lenny here?
Lenny
What
Purple.
happened?
You remember that bar fight?
Well, yeah,
Broken. Broke.
we got
Yeah.
it.
But
We're
this-
burning
this-
that tavern to the ground.
but-
Turn around.
It's okay. It's okay.
not.
It's fine. I have more.
Yeah.
Do you really think Lenny does? I have.
Then where are they? I
Hey,
can't
I
You're wearing your sunglasses at night.
I am wearing my sunglasses at night. That might be a problem.
It's a good thing that you're not driving.
No.
Speaking of, it is night. Are you guys going to? Were you guys going to stop and rest at any point?
Well, one of us is already
I'm
resting.
good.
I took a break when we were on the road.
Yeah, I'm after my banter with Lenny, I will
So-
kick back and
Whenever you need
We
to.
were going until the horse. When I noticed the horse needed a break. But we would,
I mean,
we
you
would
could have taken a nap and
Right, back
the
and forth.
cell back
I'm good.
into the middle of
I'm
the
good.
day.
Dude, this is
Cell.
what I like doing. I've been on the road.
We don't want to go back to prison,
Hunting.
okay?
No.
Once the turbine gets going.
That's right. It's hard to stop.
Everybody else hears the Terpler effect.
Turbine.
Turbo.
turbocharging.
Are you planning on driving through the night?
I mean, it's a road.
I can see.
Follow.
Just
I can
fine.
See fine. You don't worry about it back there. As I hit a hole.
He did that intentionally.
Oh.
We could always have rations for dinner and just keep going.
You gonna feed them
You
while we're
all
driving?
did have dinner before you left.
I know. Once we get, we're gonna be on the road for days,
Mm-hmm.
so they really don't want to stop.
We would have brought enough ale for
So,
me to make it through this trip.
no liquid diets on the trip.
That's all.
I'm sure we'll have
That
to
is
stop and rest at some
Yeah.
point. Though.
Plus, I mean, most of us will get hungry.
Drinking, driving's a bad idea.
I'm not sure I'll be able
I
to
say-
sleep very well
I
back here.
say
in
we
this
camp for the night, sir.
rough ride.
You can have all the ale you want, just not while you drive. You can have all the ale that is
I recommend getting
rationed
written.
to you for.
I remember this moment, like as awesome as all the ale sounded. I wasn't stopping. I was,
Well, you weren't stopping,
right.
but once
The horses
the
have now given up.
moons go behind a cloud, the
Mm.
horse stops.
Oh.
Oh, this
Yeah,
looks
that's
like
good.
You may be able to
Well.
see in the dark, but a horse cannot.
Looks like you don't have a choice now.
Oh, you stupid horse. It's just a little darkness. We just keep going. We can all see.
You can
Are you
use
sure?
those wonderful eyes to help us set up camp then.
Are you sure it's just that it can't see?
Oh.
Whichever it is,
Alright.
they stopped. Secure the horses.
That's
Does it look tight?
I'll start
Secured.
pulling out the tent or the covering for us.
All right. The red and the white moon do peek in and out of the clouds, but they're not. There's a lot of cloud cover now that you've traveled at least an hour out from the city.
And yet they could still see just fine.
Hmm?
And yet they could still see just fine.
Yeah, once you're outside of the cart, there's
Yes.
definitely a bit of a glow.
I
Forgot
feel
you did
like
that.
we should put you in front of the horse somehow.
I saw the lights go on.
Dangle her in front of it like a carrot.
I mean, yeah. So Turby was thinking at this moment, like, how can we make this happen? And I started like looking for like a branch or something, there, like a big old tree that I could like attach somehow to the carriage. Obviously, this didn't happen, but I so wanted it to.
Oh, hey, that looks like some good firewood there.
I don't know that dangling sunshine in front of the horses is the best idea, but
We make good time.
it would make good time. But I would still be tired. This thing is bumpy, and now you have firewood, so we can be warm.
At some point,
He
we
would
will
still be
all
tired.
have to sleep.
I would still, yes, sir. I would still be tired. Not all of us can just
Who
sleep
are you
forever.
showing off for?
Who am I showing off for?
Yeah. Right, it's just us.
Nothing. Nobody.
It doesn't necessarily need his beauty sleep out here.
Nobody gets cranky.
I always need my beauty sleep. Because you never know when you might meet Mrs. Wright. Yeah,
here?
I know. I'm funny too, Mrs. Wright.
Mrs. Right now.
I threw my bedroll down and I just kind of like flop myself under the little lean-to shelter thing that I set up and just
And
close some
he's
eyes.
already out. Must be nice. Never doing any of the work.
Yeah, I would have had to take off my
Hi.
whatever armor I was wearing to try and get some sleep. I can't sleep in my,
This guy.
All right.
And
Never
I'll climb
doing
up
any of the
into.
work.
I don't think I want to
Okay,
share.
so
a
I might just be a
lean-to
little
with
bit jealous.
several. So I climbed up into the cart and wrapped myself in a blanket and gingerly put all my glassware back in my backpack and try to go to sleep.
All right.
I remember taking the first watch while I was trying to finagle the log.
Still trying to rig a sunshine hanging
Right,
system.
yeah. Because if I can get it accomplished,
Awkward.
Well,
I'm gonna make that happen.
I'll spend most of my evening on top of the cart.
On the buckboard.
Yeah.
Okay.
I spent my evening in the cart. Granted, it's a little bright in there.
So you
Sorry.
and Barnabas.
I roll over and face the side of the cart so I can have some darkness to try and sleep.
She definitely has quite the glow to her.
I do, before I doze off, I tell Turby, if you need someone to spell you for watch, let me know. I'll try and take some of that for you.
So that pretty much left Lenny and Turby on first watch.
First watch. All right, Lenny, I think this would be really good. Like we can get Sunshine tied up here, and we can make it tomorrow night at least.
okay, I'm all for this, but how are we gonna mount that to the horses though? Like,
So it's like I'm trying to like rig it up to like the carriage part that goes like out over the horse, and I was gonna put Sunshine here in front of the horse's nose.
have we talked to Sunshine about this?
I think we could just. She's sleeping.
Can you guys keep it
Seems
down
to-
a little bit? We're just trying to get some rest.
Sunshine.
No.
Oh.
Oh, well, just a little longer. She'll be fine. She can't last forever.
Obviously, I'm keeping watch as well while I'm doing this, but tying stuff up.
Lenny, if I wake up tied to a log,
I would periodically go and check to see if Sunshine was asleep. Yeah, I think I continued it for about 30 minutes, and I realized this probably isn't going to work.
Well, I've already been threatened. So you are now on your own.
Who are
But she only specified log. If you want to, come across something else, I won't bring attention to it.
That's why he's the leader. I start thinking and rummaging around for something else other than a log.
Wow.
you? Once you two were done with your watch, who was on second watch? All right, and then the watch would end with.
I
third
believe
watch would
after
be Barnabas and Sunshine.
after 4 hours, that leaves both of us up for the remainder of the.
Yeah.
So you
of
don't
the-
even wake up Barnabas? and
No, I mean
Sunshine?
if they want to take watch, they can be up with us as well. But if we just sleep in the first 4 hour block, then we're up the rest of the night.
Very well.
as would I.
As would Sunshine. Elf power.
Oh Lord.
Yes.
I'll take advantage of sleeping throughout the night.
In
Very
the
well.
last 4 hours, you
I'm
won't have a torch next to you.
I'm.
I probably only need 4
attempting
hours as well.
sleep.
I think this is probably a good spot for us to take a break, and we'll come back to your travels
Intermission power.
here in a little while. Yeah. We might take a little bit longer intermission today than normal.
All right.
Not too much longer, but just a little bit longer.
Work some of these
All right.
technicals out.
All right, welcome back. So the morning comes and Barnabas and I guess Turby waking up. All the elves are already up.
Remember spending a good hour or so remixing reagents together, and again going to Turby with 2 glass vials. This one, the ones I gave you yesterday are no longer going to be any good, so I'll have to take those bottles back if you don't mind.
Yeah.
I like to recycle if I can.
It's a good thing, 'cause I would have just chugged them.
Yeah, we don't.
There you go.
They're not cheap. But these are fresh, so these will work for you. So this red one, drink if you get hurt. Okay. Significantly hurt.
Yep.
This little blue crackly one here, do not drink. You can throw this. You want some lightning power, now you have it. When you throw this at somebody and you hit them, it'll blow up on them and release that lightning.
Got it.
So now you have that power again.
Do not be scared to drink.
Oh, don't.
Understood.
Do not drink that one.
What
Red drink, blue no drink.
What's those things? Those things you say about like, cause and stuff. And that's going to be the cause of some lightning damage for sure.
Well, that time correlation will equal causation because you will directly drink it against my instruction.
They don't make no sense, Barnabas.
Okay, well, maybe
Drink, don't drink.
Maybe I should take it back.
Nope, it's already in my pocket. Fight for it.
No. It's yours.
Are we
I'll have to
doing
give you a new
pick,
one
rock,
tomorrow.
scissors? Excuse me,
We can
Parchment.
play. You want it back? We can play.
I never win against you, but
Right.
sure.
All right, ready?
All right.
Ha ha ha! Turby wins again.
I don't think.
Stone.
Hey, anyway, do whatever you want.
Drink and don't drink. One or the other. So
Yes.
it happened.
And then
I remember I immediately forgot which pocket I put which in.
they're different colors.
That's what I remembered.
I'll label them tomorrow.
Drink, don't drink.
Inversely, I'm way more organized and detail focused.
All right, so you'll know exactly what to do with these.
I've taken notes after the first time.
Good deal.
I'm not sure what just happened.
I've found that the alchemical items that I mix up in the morning can best be used by others besides just me. So I have no problem now that I've grown to know and perhaps trust my
Oh,
friends.
I meant the.
Oh, that.
I understand the
oh.
alchemy.
Sunshine, it's a really easy game. Really.
Yeah,
You ready?
yeah. The rules.
In fact, I was told it was an old Elven game. Anyway, so I feel like you already know the rules. All I know.
Parchment, shears, and stone.
Stone
Mm-hmm.
and
Gem, mineral, stone.
No,
Stone.
no. See,
stone, and Turby wins.
Yeah.
Because of the stone.
Oh,
Because stone crushes
I see.
everything.
Here, have some breakfast.
I immediately eat the breakfast. Who made this?
I did. He was cooking, making his
You-
own.
And I'm not on guard. I'm not super on guard because she made it. I have no reason to be on guard. for this
Again.
one.
Lenny had, stepped off to take care of, morning business. And about that time, you realize he hasn't been back yet. He stepped off about the time you started cooking, Sunshine, but you've already finished cooking. You're feeding Turby probably on his second helping by now. And no Lenny.
I'll go ahead and use that opportunity, at least as I recall, to kind of start looking around for him.
Okay.
I'll focus on like the wind to make sure I've got that with me.
All right.
Nobody heard a scream or anything recently, right?
I didn't.
Lenny,
See,
Have you
usually miss
lost
breakfast.
Lenny?
I didn't see him when I woke up.
I mean, he walked off into the woods that direction.
No offense, I don't follow him on.
So
many
what
of
you're
his
yeah.
Instagrams.
So yes, I've lost Lenny. Yeah,
No, you lost Lenny.
I didn't lose. He walked that way. I know exactly where he walked.
You guys all lost him. He didn't leave on my shift. We were good. We went to bed together. You guys took over. Not like to get. I mean, bad
Uh-huh.
words. Bad words.
Well, can you
Phrasing.
find him?
Did he take anything with him? Like, did he pick some lambs
I went to sleep.
as he walked into the woods or anything?
You guys want me to
Be
pick up a
indisposed.
trail or something? Like I could look around and scurry and look for his feet prints.
Lamb's ear is an herb that works well as a cleanser.
Sure. Let's. Do we want to leave anybody at camp, or are we just going to go look for him? I don't remember.
I was still focused on eating, but if you guys wanted me to look, I would.
It's about that point that you all remembered hearing a very, very obviously feminine, not Lenny,
Oh, definitely.
scream.
Are you still eating?
No, I remember at this point I was kind of like jerked up.
You still have food on your plate, though?
Yeah, it's still here.
So it's still true. Every time we're eating food, some shit happens.
I didn't cook it this time.
I know. So it's just it's now
It's
been
just
boiled
you
down to
eating.
us eating.
No,
That's why I say I need to be on the liquid diet.
So you will assume then if you drink and
If
more.
I was drinking, this doesn't happen.
Anyway, we need to check out the screen.
Right,
Yeah.
right, we did.
All right.
Pretty sure someone was screaming. They might need
Oh,
help.
traveler.
I think it's Lenny. He sounds
It
like
was
that sometimes.
definitely
Really?
further down the road from where you stopped and camped.
If you would have just let me, we would have found this person last night.
The horse literally snorts.
I remembered I just took off toward where the scream was. I wasn't trying to outpace everybody. I know I'm faster than everyone, so I'll just kind of keep pace with the rest of the group. Not trying to put any distance. I don't know exactly what this is.
I remember feeling very fast at this moment.
I remember scooping up my crossbow and
Feeling real.
a box of bolts and taking off behind several.
All right.
Yeah, I was already somewhere in the tree line, so it was just, growling and making sure that I could see everybody. But once I see that they're heading towards the direction of the sound, I'm going to be a smidge out in front.
When you did take off out of the camp, had you initially gone in the direction that Lenny had gone?
Yes.
Okay. So you will be kind of coming at an angle. All right. Well, with that, we're going to be going to initiative.
Oh, bring it on.
Nothing like a good fight after breakfast in the morning.
I remember I got a reroll on this one.
Did you? How do I get those?
Now, Turby, don't try to cheat fate.
Never.
Just fight back.
Where's my
20 to 25. Or higher.
31.
13, got a 31.
I have a 30.
You have a 30.
Yep.
All right. Anyone else 20 to 25 or above?
No.
15 to 20?
17.
The rest of you. 17.
16.
18.
All right.
You
So
guys are
18.
slow. Yeah, I remember feeling a bit sluggish from the breakfast.
Some dense biscuits.
Still faster than you, Barnabas.
I think he's just dense.
Baducha.
All right.
My mom's always told me I was big boned.
Bear with me as I pull up my stuff.
We all have a particular set of skills.
Maybe you've just been blessed.
It's been a long
I,
time,
of
Seer.
course, have been
Can you
blessed.
refresh
Well,
my memory
well,
what we see?
I am grabbing their initiative real quick. So,
I don't care how fast you make them. What did I see?
well, you all came running down the road or through the trees, however you were doing.
Mhm.
And what you did come across is you see through some of the bends in the trees, you see a wagon tipped off of the road. It's brightly colored. Axle's broken. There's quite a bit of damage to it. And whatever was pulling it is definitely nowhere to be seen that you're seeing. However, you do see a very, very large furred creature, as well as a few creatures that you also have seen before up near the Crimson Grove. So you have orcs around this caravan, this wagon.
Do we see the person who screamed?
You do not from your vantage point. They don't have a wagon. The wagon's going to be off the battle map right
Yep.
there.
Mm.
Right here, guys.
Yep.
You do see this large creature here.
I remember I was really frustrated with Sunshine at this point.
Why?
You know why. If you would have just let me travel up the road with you hitched in front of the horse, none of this would have happened. It would have been well past this. Although we can go be good citizens and see what's going on over here, but
Absolutely.
it's also why I probably slowed up my initiative.
All right.
Being angry, a little dense.
It's the biscuits.
The biscuits.
They're really good biscuits.
All right. So, 13.
I'm sure they're delicious.
You are heading in from this
Huh.
direction. You can see a wagon here.
All right.
All right. Several.
They smell wonderful.
You being the fastest, were you coming through the trees or were you?
I'm coming down the road with everybody else.
All right. So you're coming down the road. Tervis, feeling pretty fast today.
Yeah.
Right behind Silver.
Right. Keeping stride.
All right.
I'm keeping stride. He just doesn't know.
No, I'm keeping stride.
Oh,
I
okay.
remember I was keeping.
You guys,
Yeah, you're
pretty
right,
much
right.
right behind Turby or right near him.
I'd probably be a few paces behind, yeah. Because,
All right.
Yeah.
I'm
must
not
be the
quite as
biscuits.
speedy as.
He's
the
only moving
dwarf.
he's only moving a dwarf leg, so you're moving faster than he is. He just thinks he's keeping stride with me because I'm walking as fast
Oh,
as he
well,
is.
yeah.
I must be the biscuits weighing you down as well.
I did take a couple seconds to grab things.
Right.
And I know better than to be right up there in the fray.
I wasn't going to phrase it like that.
Distance is my best friend.
All right. I have one more here I got to get.
Plus, I don't know what they are.
That's okay.
And, you definitely are not sure what those are. They're sunshine. I mean, you might be able to get the furry one.
I mean, I
But,
do know a little bit about nature.
Well, when we come to your turn, if you want to take an action and try to figure that out, we'll see about it. Come on.
Depends on who's
Kinda.
close to dying.
All right. So far, top of the order is definitely still 13.
So without actually being able to identify where the voice is, I'll be just kind of focus on the situation, coat my weapon, and do a what is it called? It's a burst, like a seek. I'm going to do a seek through the area, see if there's anything hidden or perhaps further on.
Barnabas, what's your perception?
It is +9.
24 on that.
You were doing a seek action looking for.
Anything to try to identify where the sound was coming from, or anything that might be hidden in the area. Is a 60-foot burst over on the edge of the to the right a little bit and then down. So I'm not moving per se.
Not moving. Okay.
It's just I'm looking at that spot a little farther out from where
Here?
right around there, and it would be a 60-foot burst. 24.
And you're looking for.
Hidden or the
That's
location.
yes, the seek action.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Nobody's really hidden. I mean, they have cover from the wagon here from you. but that's
And
about-
that's the purpose is that to try
Yep.
and look around that kind of stuff.
All right.
That's all my actions.
Okay.
Coating the weapon and getting ready.
All right. Several.
I will. And with a 40-foot movement, can I get up into one of these orcs or the presumably the animal?
Yep. The white animal here. You could definitely get to it.
Okay, I will stroll right up to him
All
or
right.
it.
Strolling right up to it.
Yep. I
All right.
will swing at that. That's a 31.
31 will hit.
Wow.
And yeah, that'll hit.
He takes 5. And I leave him off guard, and I essentially will slice at the back end of the animal and then just kind of shove his hindquarters to get him to kind of turn and look at me. And then I will activate Dueling Parry. Cost me an action, and it raises my AC by 2.
All right. That's
And
your
I will
turn.
look at this thing and say, I don't know how to speak to you, but we're going to dance, you and I.
Did you say that in common?
I did.
All right. It definitely turns, and what you're looking at is the toothy mouth of the large enough to ride white wolf. Even though it's warm outside, you see cold breath coming from its mouth as it says, "Oh, I understand you, and you look like lunch."
You'll regret that.
And I need you to make a basic reflex, please.
Basic what?
Reflex.
29.
Okay. You have succeeded. So
I don't recall what happened to me.
that is this thing said you look like food and just kind of went and breathed out this cold, icy air.
Ah. So it matches my heart.
Oh, hang on.
Is that a undead joke?
I don't know. You want to find out?
One
I'm
moment.
still warm on the inside, I think.
Okay.
I mean, I could help you.
I'm sure you can.
All right, so you
So
take
like-
8 cold damage.
8 cold damage.
Mm-hmm.
You got it.
The trees also take some icing, ice just going up the sides of those trees as this 15-foot cone of just cold breath emanates from this thing's mouth.
I remember he started breathing and I twisted my coat up in front of my face and it just froze the entire left side of my body, and then I kind of shook it all off as it all shatters down my jacket, and my face is a little like frosted over, and I'm like, that's a neat parlor trick.
And then it bit
Wow.
at you.
Hey, what? Bites
And
me?
then it bit at you.
What a bitch.
21.
No.
I remember it
Hey.
being quite
Yeah, you can't frost the frosty one.
All right. That was the white wolf-looking large animal. You hear some chatter from the orcs, which white wolf kind of speaks back to them. And one comes around to kind of get up on this boulder right beside you. He might actually hit. I wasn't sure if he could hit you. That would be a 24.
Hit me on the nose.
He actually hit, surprisingly. So yeah, he comes over there. He kind of hops up on the boulder. He takes his short sword and takes a swipe at your head. You duck, but as you come back up, he kind of backswinged into the side of your shoulder. Ooh, that's loud. You taken 3 damage. Pop
You'll
down
pay
my
for that.
hand. And then yeah, no, he's not hitting you with the second.
Good try, little one. Should work on your
Bigger than
form.
you.
I just remember several.
You all
he's a
hear
little
another feminine scream. You hear, "Oh no!" And you see several. You can see barely through here. This guy over toward the overturned wagon reaches down and grabs a hold of an elven female by the hair and lifts her up and holds a dagger to her neck. And he says something. Can't quite understand him. Turby, you heard him.
I remember.
Throw down or I'll kill her. That's what you hear in Orc.
Right.
Throw down or I'll kill her! That's what you hear.
Can't wait for my turn.
Turby, what's he saying?
He said, "Throw down." So I think it's time to throw down.
This guy. I can't quite get over there. So he'll move.
Might have said something he's gonna kill her too, but he said throw down. From where I'm from, it means this hammer goes to his head.
All right. Turby.
Right. I remember striding up to the dude who hollered that, and I said, "Ah, you want to throw?"
He's pretty far down there. He's he was pretty far away from you. He was about 40 feet away from you.
All right, so I go my dwarven stride of a whopping 20,
Mm-hmm.
and then I I'm channeling some energy that you guys probably haven't seen yet, and I elemental blast my hammer and I say Corral Lavan, and I threw the hammer at him and see if I hit.
Nothing else is showy.
20.
20 will hit.
All right, so with that, let's see, where's my 6?
And the elves do bless.
Plus another 6. Oh, that's not great. Sorry, guys.
Better than what I did.
Right. Right.
I think we're going to talk about this blessing thing.
All right, so he's going to take 7 from the hammer itself, but it added some electricity to the hammer as I channeled that energy and elemental blasted it, my hammer there, and that did another 1. Electricity. I mean, it was the first time I remember doing this, so it was
Full of eight.
maybe not just didn't have the full charge on it there.
You already had the lightning power.
It was always with him.
Oh, he wasn't
And then
joking.
that hammer came back to me.
Dwarf of Thunder.
Right?
Okay.
All right.
And then Orks said, "You're messing with the Dwarf of Thunder." And then that was my turn.
Oh, you guys not sure what he just said, but he definitely said something.
No idea.
All right. So, is that all your turns there?
Yep, that's it.
All right. Next up would be Barnabas.
Barnabas remembers he had never seen anything like these brutish gray-green humanoids. Somebody shouted orcs, but I had never seen them before. Is there a way to recall knowledge society to think if I had ever even heard of these creatures? Or
Well, no, I can give you that. You were, when your companions were kind of giving you the catch-up,
Sure.
they did tell you that they had fought some of these creatures called orcs up by the Crimson Grove
Right.
before.
I'm specifically trying to learn if they have any weaknesses to
Oh,
anything.
well, I don't think you've ever heard of them at all.
Okay.
You can try.
If it's something completely foreign to me, I don't think I want to, in the heat of battle, spend time to think about it. Instead, I will stride forward to where maybe about 10, 15 feet or so.
Straight down the road.
Yeah. And
Okay.
looking at this massive white-furred creature that spoke, which that in and of itself is frightening. It also breathed this icy breath on my companions. I'll kind of reach on my belt and pull out a glass bottle, and how far away is it from me now? Is it 40 feet or less?
20 feet.
20 feet? Okay, great. Then I'll shake up the bottle and I'll throw it directly at it as an alchemist fire sails its way. 4.
He is off guard. So.
It's a 28.
Oh my
That absolutely will hit.
Okay.
Let's go.
Is that a? That's not a.
Let's go, Barnabas.
That's not a critical though.
No.
Oh,
Sure.
Rude.
darn. At any rate, these
I
are
remember
actually,
Barnabas being blessed by Krelevane himself for auto crits.
I'm not.
I've been throwing the name around so much.
I know.
You were blessed by this point.
That was only during the charity event.
Okay.
The chariot.
So that
That's true.
target will take 18 damage,
Ooh, yeah.
and then a persistent 2 as that fur catches on fire.
Barnabas and his fire.
All right.
And I'll kind of chuckle at that.
As he does.
Light it up.
So that
It-
was a
Light
It does. It definitely screeches out when you hit it with fire. It seems like that alchemist fire did more than you thought it would.
great.
So,
That's how we throw.
and its eyes stop looking at you, and it looks at you.
Oh.
Hey, hey.
Mm.
And there seems to be kind of this bluish, almost looks like flame from its eyes, but
Over here, big boy.
definitely
Over here.
got a cold snap to it.
Over here.
When I see that, I'll step back.
Stepping
So
back.
we'll wait
Yeah.
for that.
How far?
Just a step.
1 step back. All right.
I may have angered it.
Oh, you definitely angered it.
It was a good
Yeah.
throw, though.
It's not
That's
getting.
what they wanted.
It's not getting away from me though.
Good.
He said throw, you threw. Proud of you.
Proud of you. Don't forget your backpack.
In battle, like.
All right. Next up.
Sunshine.
Yes.
This guy needs some light in his life.
Oh,
Which
that
one?
would be the other
Oh.
furry creature.
I don't care about the other furry creatures. Sunshine needs some light in this guy's
I
life.
remember they didn't get anything off. It was always sunshine.
They didn't even get a turn.
Well, unfortunately, your memory does seem to be flawed. And since
Yeah, I mean nobody said I had the
I
greatest.
can focus you in on it, and
Ale catches up after a while.
the
Yeah.
other furred creature definitely moved much faster than Sunshine did.
Is that furred creature? Where's it at?
Here,
Okay.
and it is going. It's going at Turby.
Now I remember.
Perfect.
It came
It all
right for
comes
me.
back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it came right for me.
I mean, he looks like a weird wolf, really.
A wolf.
Mhm.
Yeah, it seems to have more of an intelligence to its eyes than a normal wolf, though.
Like,
Maybe it's a little bit more bristly,
Turby's-
red eyes.
Turby's about to fix that with his hammer.
All right.
No
so
more
it comes
intelligence
over
to his
to
eyes.
you.
No, they're gonna go out.
That's the whole.
Are you endorsing our violence, Sunshine? Have you given it the Sunshine stamp of approval?
Be a 16. It's not hitting on that.
Not yet.
no.
You've not been hurt, so. Okay, you've
Yeah,
I
it-
have been hurt.
Been, okay, you've been hurt, but nobody else has been hurt yet.
It goes to try to
Oh, I don't matter.
bite at
I
you,
think
and
so.
you realize something else a little bit awkward about it. It's not a normal wolf jaw. It kind of unhinges even more like a snake that would be able to swallow its prey as it lashes out at you.
Yeah, it's kind of
He's
weird.
gonna swallow that dwarf whole.
All right,
I didn't
That's bizarre.
Sunshine.
seen a lot of things. I don't recall seeing anything like this.
Everyone deserves breakfast, right?
Oh,
Somebody's in immediate danger from what Turby said. So I was aiming at the guy that was holding the elven girl
all right.
with my crossbow.
All right. Well, you would have had to have moved to get a good angle on him.
Okay.
Here's the one. Here was you.
Definitely not into, definitely not too close.
Okay.
But I
You wanna
mean,
take an
it
angle?
has a 120 range, so.
Okay. So yeah, just a little bit of an angle, and you can get a good
Sounds good to me.
bow shot in there. All right.
I don't know about good. Still practicing with the whole weapon thing. Because I only got a 12.
If it has the
12. Yeah, no, that will miss.
I'm still new with this.
Reloading.
Yes.
All right. That'll take up all your turn. All right.
I think I should just stick to
That
healing.
will bring us back to
We'll get
13.
him next time.
All right. I'm going to essentially acrobatics over the cart, or move up to the guy that has the elf hostage,
Mhm.
and I'm going to go toe to toe with that gentleman.
I mean, well, did you acrobatics over the cart, risking him thinking you're using the trebuchet, or did you just go around it?
Do it!
So, my intent, my desire is actually to go the long way around and come up behind him.
Mhm.
I don't recall exactly if it's close enough for me to actually do what I was wanting to. And I might have changed mid-transition into the lunging over it instead.
Okay. What is your movement again?
35.
Yeah, about the only way you could get there and be able to get a drop in on him would be if you went up and over.
All right.
So why don't you give me an acrobatics?
24.
Oh yeah, you come running up and over, and death from above, essentially. You drop down right behind him.
Alrighty.
As long as he hits
I was like, what?
25.
25 will definitely hit. As you were definitely hidden until you jumped off that wagon, he is considered surprised.
I thought you were the one that could fly.
I took a page out of my book.
And a 25 on my combat assessment.
Okay.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage.
I was like, oh, if that ain't a trebuchet, I don't know what is.
Wouldn't that be a 13?
I know.
At 13 is shade.
Don't think about it. Just
Hey,
that's how I find
we've been
best.
sharing information. I'm teaching him hardcore parkour, and he's teaching me the trebuchet.
So orcs are medium humanoids. There's not a magical ability or anything that they are really, that you would be able to pick up, or a weakness to pick up on that. They're known for being able to normally catch someone coming into their area with attacks.
Okay.
Yeah. And they're quite ferocious, so.
Alrighty.
It's called an ambush.
It's called an attack of opportunity, but which he didn't get this time. because he was
Fortitude
surprised.
DC 18 for the poison.
Okay. Which one is it?
Black Adder Venom.
Okay. I didn't know if you still had anything left for Mort.
It's from Barnabas.
Okay. DC what?
18.
Okay.
It's his morning supply.
All right.
We're using this in the morning. Yes. Very wise.
Several.
Next attack.
You would have had to move acrobatics up and over.
Mm-hmm.
So
35. That would be one stride.
The tumble is another.
the
is it?
the tumbling up and over, trying it
Perfect.
essentially was a climb jump. Yeah. Up and
Right.
over.
So I've got roasted hot dogs here in front of me, and I'm going to take another swipe at him.
Okay.
22.
22.
He's still off guard.
Is he still off guard?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, that'll hit then.
He takes 8,
Takes 8.
and I will shove him again in part of his fur that is not burning, leaving him
Okay.
off guard for the remainder of the turn.
Right.
I will swipe at him again. That's a 34.
34 would be a critical.
Different attack.
I mean, I guess.
So that's max damage. That's 12. 16. That's what, 32?
Wow.
32 damage.
That's a dead.
And so I just, as I shoved his fur, I just take Dawnbreaker, and as he's spinning towards me, I just kind of jab it straight into like the center mass of his chest, and where like the flames and stuff had started to kind of like eat away at his fur, so that it's kind of a natural soft spot where Barnabas had left me, and I just drove my Dawnbreaker right in the middle of that, and just kind of left it in him, just that little, that 1 second too long, and then I just kind of wrenched it out of him. I'm assuming he's letting out a glorious howl. And
He definitely. Blood coming out of his mouth, but he's still standing. He's not looking good. It definitely, that's quite the gusher right there.
I will activate dueling parry and up my AC.
Okay.
That was my last action, and so I just go back to my stance with my hand ready to kind of defend myself against oncoming attacks. I don't think you're going to win this. If you want to surrender, we may let you live.
All right.
I definitely
I'm for this.
chuckled at that.
Oh, that's right. You're violent.
They started it. We finish it.
We carry a big rug.
I am a good person, dwarf.
People like you.
Right.
Yeah.
However,
Hey,
I like
careful with
fighting.
the positive
Oh, sorry. Right.
Right.
I'm allergic to edification.
Right, but that's only if it comes
He's
towards
definitely
you.
going to take
You
a
can
bite
put
at
it
you.
out.
Bite out of me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think he's
I
taking
don't think you
a
want to
decent
bite
bite
that.
out of you. 33.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good fight.
Is it a crit?
Nope.
All right.
Ridiculous.
He lunges forward, obviously in pain. It's one of those almost animalistic, just bites right at your
I understand that.
shoulder. You're going to take 10 plus 3 cold, so 13 total.
Got it?
It's a full knee.
I know. I'm taking a full UA.
I just
Probably hurt.
It definitely did.
First
I
time
will
anyway.
I will like
You need to
you
not.
get that dog that bites your leg and it's just hacked on. He's just hooked on my shoulder and I'm just like, get the
Jerk him around.
Can you
Probably
stop
caused
getting
a little
hurt?
bit.
Exactly.
Can you stop getting hurt? Can you stop
Yes.
getting hurt? I'm up here so you don't get hurt. You want to trade places?
Nope.
I didn't think so. I want to look at his eyes when he bites my flesh. Like, I want the correlation from the causation that he bit me, and I want to see what I taste like.
Well, you try to see his eyes, but as he does bite into you and you take that 13 and 3 of it being cold, he kind of jerks back and you go down. He has knockdown.
Oh, I was like, I am definitely not
His
dead.
last action was a successful strike, and it's
No, but you are
immediate. You fall.
Several.
You go down. All right.
Whoa, you need help over there?
And I hit the ground, you just hear like that proverbial long exhale, or all of your breath
breathe.
that I.
Oh yeah.
Fine, you hear. And then I just lay there like this.
Actually,
I think he exaggerated it.
you technically do
Slightly.
still breathe. You don't have to, but you do still breathe, just because you're used to it.
He just made the noise to make us
Oh, right.
know.
That's right. You're
That's
new.
right, I'm not dead.
Yeah,
I'm
he
not.
was-
Oh! Yeah.
Yeah.
That hurt. Oh, God. It's like 45 minutes of that.
All right. Yeah.
Oh,
You exhaled for
God.
5 minutes. All right. So that was his first attack.
What was me?
Second attack. 22.
Nope.
It's just biting at the tips of your boots now.
He's snipping at my jacket as I'm rolling around on the ground doing my flailing. What was me?
Dramatics.
Yeah. I'm getting dirt on myself. I can't do this.
He says, you stink.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Did you forget the babe?
I believe if he's, I get a reaction. Even though I'm laying on the ground, I can still swing at him.
Do you have attack of
I
opportunity?
sure as heck do. Welcome to being a fighter, baby.
All right, go for it.
15 and 15 is 30.
So that will hit.
He takes 6 as I what?
Does that interrupt?
No. As I just swipe like dagger down and like in through his paw as he tries to pull away.
It's It's like that was just the last straw. You get it right in the paw, and it's like, those stories of, somebody and their heel. Yeah, he just kind of just drops right in front of you. This heap of white fur and blood spraying.
At least it wasn't on you.
Well, it's a 2022.
He comes out of the woods.
That's a natural 20 on the dice.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
you.
Orcs. Okay. He has not let go of her. So auto damage as he pulls that blade across her neck.
Should have disarmed
I
him.
like it. I let it
So
I trust
she
you right
definitely
there.
goes down, and then he turns
Also
to
gets
you
the test.
and stabs at you.
Time to test the cleric. Do-do-do-do.
Wow. Trial by fire?
We don't, well,
29.
Barnabas.
hi, meet Barnabas.
Yeah.
Trial by fire.
Trial by fire.
Not the elf. I thought we
Take a
we were
six.
saving him.
Yes.
However,
Well, I mean, she kind of got it. She kind of got a problem.
She's got a large problem.
I see that.
yeah, I thought the hammer.
He bellows out something that you guys don't understand, but you hear him. He's like, "Orcs, come on! Let's kill these humans and elves with their ears." They're like, "Whoa!" They kind of jump up and get all excited, and he comes like charging over here to Sybil. So the 2 orcs on Sybil here. First one.
They want to wear your ears. It's weird.
They've got to take him from me first.
26.
Yep.
Sorry, 27 actually. That'll be 7.
7. You got it.
Second one he's not hitting. The guy up on the little rock. Woo-hoo. Yeah, 9. And not hitting there.
It was so close.
Is that all you got?
Annoyed, he turns around and swipes at the dwarf.
Is that all you got?
Yeah, and he misses the dwarf too. He's just all over the place. He's like,
You thought I was taller.
You smell ale
thought he was
permeating
taller?
off this guy. This one right here. He's like, leaning on the tree, and you smell all the ale. All right. So, Kirby,
Right.
it is your turn.
The wolf's jaws, they were like unlatched,
Uh-huh.
right? Right. I pulled out the blue vial.
There you go.
And I stuffed it into his mouth and like grappled. I want to grapple his tongue.
You want to try to break
Yes.
it inside of his mouth?
One action to put the blue
Mhm.
vial inside
He
of
said-
him.
All right.
Barnabas said, I can't drink this.
Right.
Nothing says
And
that
then
you
I-
can't drink this.
Right.
All right. Let's go ahead and make an attack.
All right.
This is epic.
Not your weapon, though. Make
Right,
sure it says they're unarmed.
Right. So I rolled an 18. I
Hey.
don't know
You rolled an
what,
18.
right. I don't know what
Oh
the
yeah,
unarmed.
you had definitely remember shoving that into its mouth. However, now your hand's in there.
Okay.
You
It's
have
fine.
Details.
You're essentially squeezing, which unfortunately does give him an attack opportunity. You're entering his square to
Right.
shove that into his mouth.
Okay. That's fine.
Totally fine.
Totally fine.
Yeah.
I do
He
have
bites down on your
limitations.
hand.
Okay.
Arm.
Yeah, your arm. For a total of 6.
It hurt a little
What I
bit.
said to do, Turby.
You said I can't drink it.
Never giving him one of these again.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. At that point, I don't know if when he bit down, did it?
He did not hold on.
I mean, so I mean,
Did,
obviously,
did
I
it
was-
break the vial?
Yeah, that's what
No,
I'm
it did
saying.
not break it.
Okay, so I would obviously let the vial go. I guess I'm gonna take another opportunity here, but I moved my hand out to clench his jaws, or maybe, yeah, yep. And then I'm trying to like
Hammer.
grapple those
Grappling.
jaws.
Getting a
No, I
cat
wanna-
to swallow a
wanna,
pill
like,
or something.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. So you're trying to shove
Yep.
his jaws
Ooh,
together.
gonna-
All right.
You're drinking this vial.
Yeah, he's trying to get a cat to swallow a pill.
Right. It's your
All
medicine.
right. That will be athletics.
There we go.
All right.
You're the
We'll see.
proprietor of the trebuchet. This should be right up your alley.
Right down
It's, yeah, definitely right down his.
16. Wasn't a good roll, guys. But I got a good athletics.
Would he have?
You got a 16.
Yeah.
No, you couldn't quite get a hold of his mouth there. You tried to grab him, but didn't quite work.
I mean,
It's like wrestling a greased pig.
I feel like I would have continued to get the grip,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, on my next little action that I had there.
All right.
Slightly better.
Are you trying to injure it or hug
Huh?
it?
I mean, it's giving the hug, but like a
Like
A
wrestling a
headlock, a
cat
headlock.
gator.
Trying to headlock it.
Yeah, yeah.
Hugs
Pretty
are
much.
good.
All right. What'd you get this time?
That one's an 18.
All right. This thing, I mean, have you ever tried to wrestle a big dog? It's, It can be hard, especially when they're pissed off, you know?
Whatever. He's got the vial in his mouth, and I'm
Yeah.
I
yeah,
try to
definitely
recycle the glass.
sorry.
You'll have to follow this dog,
It's in his mouth.
scoop it up as he goes.
All
We'll just
right.
dissect it when we're done.
It'll be recycled for sure.
Yeah. So
Something.
one way or the other.
We just pull out of his body after he's done with it.
Barnabas,
It doesn't break.
it's your
yeah.
turn.
Yeah. So my attention was drawn away from Several, who I thought had fallen in combat again.
Hey,
But
whoa.
I see him rolling
Slow down.
around and he's
Oh.
fine. And then
That's subjective.
I saw this, I mean, very creative but unorthodox use of my
Instructions
bombs.
unclear.
It's a bomb.
Right.
And yeah, are there orcs kind of clustered up in the middle
Oh,
there?
yeah,
or are they
right
spread
there.
out?
Several's on the ground right here, and there's 2 orcs here. But there's a turby and a wolf-type creature there.
Yeah.
Barnabas, he has it's in his mouth.
I can't do anything about that.
Oh, oh no.
He's trying.
Hit the button.
Hit the button. Hit the button.
I just got a
Make it
remote
move.
detonator.
But maybe if you throw something at him,
There's several right there.
Wait, once you
Oh
use
my
it, doesn't
gosh,
it have a
but
timer on it?
Right. I don't know.
He'll be fine.
maybe if he
promise.
hits it
Yeah.
I don't
right
know
down.
if it would have cost me an action or not to take the lid off. You know, I don't know. Maybe
So I'll grab
I mean,
a
Overwatch
another.
is saying you'll be fine. Apparently, you have God plot armor. Apparently, that
I
seems
told
to be a
you.
thing.
I told you, I've upgraded
Oh,
myself. to
no,
deity.
no, I didn't say you got to upgrade yourself to deity. I said
No.
apparently you have deity plot armor.
See, that's the thing, Seer. I don't care what you said. I said.
So if this bomb hits you too, you'll be all right.
I'll
is
be
what you're saying?
fine. I'll be fine.
Fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
doesn't
So I
do
grab
any-
another vial off
Vampire
my.
doesn't have
Uh,
anything to that.
and this one's kind of a strange, kind of yellowish green gaseous substance in the bottle. As I shake it, it kind of oozes out a little bit, and kind of anybody close to me might smell eggs. And then I throw it directly at the orc that's standing over Several.
The one standing on the boulder or the one up here?
The one right in front of, the one
Okay.
that's looming over him.
All right.
And yeah, hopefully you're immune to this. Okay,
Hopefully.
that's a 27 to strike the orc.
Hey.
Okay.
Direct hit, I'm guessing.
Direct
This was
hit.
That's
a
a crit, I believe.
Hey.
Hang on.
even better.
Even better.
so right, it smacks him right in the face and explodes. The glass shatters, and this yellowish green gaseous
Straight up the
substance
mouth.
just
Oh,
splatters
no.
all over his face.
You just
He
watch him go,
immediately starts choking as he's hit by a blight bomb.
Oh,
So much for recycling.
Somebody cooking eggs?
Yeah, so
Breakfast time?
Breakfast?
this is essentially poison damage.
okay.
So do I roll the dice twice or just roll once and double it?
It's up to you.
So-
Usually I say decide that before you roll. But
Okay, well, I'll just take these dice and double it. How's
Okay.
that? So that's 22
Oh,
immediate
yeah.
poison damage.
Oh,
Real bad day.
And at the end of
I bet
every
it's a
one of his
bad
turns,
egg.
this poison will continue to burn his lungs for 2d4 damage.
Okay.
If he's still alive.
No, it kind of melts his face a little bit. And he
Yeah, it
goes,
does.
yeah.
Is that the one with the lightning stuff in his face? Or is it the
No.
other guy?
Other guy.
No, that's the.
Oh, okay.
This
This-
was
this
this was an
wolf-looking
orc
thing.
that was directly threatening Sivril, who's still on the ground.
Did that have any splash damage?
I control my splash to only hit the target I want,
Okay.
if I want. I can also let it go
Okay.
everywhere if I want to. I'm not sure if he's immune to poison yet, so I didn't
So
want to
you
risk it.
just.
Just
on
on the
that.
guy.
All
Yeah.
right.
Not. Let's not attempt that.
I don't know yet.
Right.
I'll talk to him
I
about it
remember the
later.
only way to find out is to try.
Was that
That
the end
is
of your turn,
science, technically.
Derby does
gosh.
science.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Fuck around and find out.
Barnabas? Pretty
Yeah, well,
much.
That's the scientific method, folks.
Derby
It's
is
a little bit more
hypothesis.
complicated. But
Was
yeah,
that
yeah.
all
Okay,
you
write
had
it
in
down,
store?
Make adjustment, do it again.
Yeah, fuck around several times. And if you don't find out, adjust. Yeah.
That sounds very intriguing. Didn't do what I wanted.
Did you have anything else for us on that one, Barnabas?
Oh, wow, that was only one action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
He got so distracted by the science of, you know,
Barnabas, the
Yeah, I just don't want to
guy.
blow through all of my.
testing and going over those results.
Farm.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, that worked really well.
If it wants you succeed, do it again. So the second orc that's standing on the boulder, that's still also threatening Signal. I'll give him one of the same.
All right.
This time it's a 19 on the die for a total
Oh,
of
yeah. You got him.
29.
Oh my.
Yep,
I'm
that's another crit.
I'm taking a nap. Barnabas
okay.
is cleaning house.
So yeah, another burst of this poisonous, gaseous substance splatters all over him and just burns away at him for 24 damage.
Yeah.
Hey, he is gone as well.
Several, get up.
Working on it.
That was the lightning guy, right?
No,
No.
it's
Lightning-
the wolf.
The wolf
lightning
has
guy's
lightning
over there by
wolf.
Turby.
Turby's like
He shoved
I'm
it in
trying-
his
wrestling
mouth.
with him.
He's giving an animal his pill.
Well, sort of wolf. I mean,
Yeah.
its jaw extended
His,
all the
his
way.
jaw was really
It's a
large,
fire
and I was like, "Rah."
Snake wolf.
Didn't work.
Kind of, yeah. All
Are
right,
there such things
so
as snake wolves?
you still have one more, don't you?
We'll see.
You still have something else you could do.
I do.
Throw it in his mouth.
You know what? I will. I'll actually straight up to Sivril
Yeah.
and just kind of assess the situation and see, how bad is he hurt, and I'll tell him, get up.
All right, so
And
you
that's
can
me.
get up
That's.
there.
I think I've done.
You're in
it.
between the trees there.
Helping hand.
Yeah.
All right, so it is this thing's turn. Oh.
Remember
They
what D20
have
that was.
intelligence, not a lot.
Will
Just
he
a wee
just
bit.
bite?
No,
Darn it.
He's gonna spit it at you.
Just swallows it.
no. He does swallow it.
Sweet.
He
Can't even
swallows
smell
it because when he opens his mouth to bite you again, you don't see it.
I'm like excited. I think you
I
have
can't
the
wait to
control
see
to like
what
roll it
Turby
up.
did with that.
Well, I think you should roll the dice.
All
'cause
right,
you
first off,
did the
uh,
fun.
That's some weird indigestion.
23. Does that hit you?
Yeah.
It's gonna
All right, Turby,
suck in the morning.
Just barely.
take 8.
Just a little.
And how tall is Turby?
He's tall for a dwarf.
Yeah,
I know he's tall for a dwarf, but
I wrote it down. I forget. I was like, it's 4'8".
4'8"?
4'8".
That's not for a dwarf.
Is that tall for a dwarf?
Okay, yep. No,
4'8".
he's gonna attempt it. All right, so he bit you. You
Hmm.
took your 8, and then he held on.
Right.
And his next action,
Swallow whole.
he's attempting to swallow whole, but you are not considered
No.
a small creature,
Right? No, I'm not.
so you're only going kind of in there.
Okay.
Perfect. So that would be well, I'm gonna give you half damage on that, and you're not gonna take the other part that's with it. So that'll be 3 damage as
Okay.
he's trying to get his teeth around you. His jaw extends. He's trying to swallow Turby, but it doesn't seem to work. It seems to get angry with that.
Oh.
And
It's unnatural.
it stops trying to eat you and says, "You're too fat for me to swallow." In common.
Oh,
Oh, that's messed
And
up.
then
Oh,
bites
ooh,
you
ooh,
again.
ooh, ooh. He spit me out.
don't talk with your mouth.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
he
it's a
tried to.
mouthful.
He tried. His mouth was over your head
Right,
and
right.
trying to. You
Bottoms
took some
up.
damage from that, and then he just kind of let go and
Competitive
complained at
eating
you, and then
just-
bit you again with
Couldn't get past my
a
big bones.
18. Does that hit?
No.
Okay, then he misses on that.
What do you call it? Fat.
Sunshine, it is your turn.
I think he just challenged you to an
Okay,
eating
I'm moving
competition.
within 30 feet of
Yeah.
the elven girl that just had her throat cut.
You need to move.
Yes.
You want to get within 30 feet, or you want to move right up to her? What's your movement speed?
It's only 30.
Okay.
So, one movement.
So 30, you can get right here, but you'll be right by the hinging jaw.
It's trying to eat the dwarf.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna come right up by it,
Turby
I
tastes
know
good
small
with
creature.
ketchup.
huh?
Turby,
Yes.
Turby tastes
Yes.
good with ketchup.
Okay. Well,
I'll
that
assist.
that takes you right through its area, but it seems to be too busy trying to swallow a dwarf, which is way too big for its mouth.
That
Um.
was comedic. Freaking-
So yeah, you're within
30
30
feet.
feet of her, but you're also within 30 feet of several.
She has other options.
I
know,
do.
I
I do.
I'm teasing.
Yeah, it's not the radius effect. It's a
She wants to reach out and touch somebody.
exactly. It's so long as she's willing. 16 points.
She's taking back 16 points.
Yes, in the name of the patron. And that's all of my actions.
What's your patron's name?
Overwatch.
Well, when you cast, you definitely do
Yes.
call upon the deity, but yeah, because you kind of want
Sure.
them paying attention.
Yes.
Does like light shoot out of your hand when you do that?
Naturally.
Naturally. Shoots out of everywhere.
That's true.
Phrasing. She's
Well meant.
does things. All right, so
I light up your life.
Yeah, that's it. Currently light up her life.
Hopefully
13.
she still has a life to
Alrighty.
light up.
I mean, I assume so, yeah.
I'll just keep playing with this guy. As far as the tree situations are concerned, I've got the tree to my back, I believe.
no, you're here.
It's to your
He's
right.
here.
Okay, I'll adjust to put myself between him and the tree then.
You would be entering his square.
Just slow movement. That's just going to be
No, you would literally enter his square. He is right here against the tree.
Not immediately. Like over a course of turns, I'm just going to start moving around him.
Trying to
Yeah.
push him out of the way.
So I'll 5-foot adjust, and then I'll swing.
Okay. So 5-foot adjusting away from the tree then?
She doesn't understand what you're trying to do. So
Yeah,
she's-
no, I understand what you're trying to do, but he is taking up the square against the tree.
I'm putting myself closer to the tree.
Okay, you are as close to the tree as you can
Oh,
get to.
that's what I was
Yeah.
asking.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, your
Then
back
I'm
is
just
not
attacking.
against it, but yeah, your side is against
Okay.
it.
All it.
15.
This
I doubt-
guy, I don't think that's going to hit. No.
All right. Next go. 23.
That will hit.
Another fortitude test.
Okay.
5, 9 damage.
Oh, it's not going to matter. He drops.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, he drops.
Wow.
Alrighty. So yeah, it was just a matter of trying to keep him pushed away from the tree, and I'm going to push him away from the elf.
Okay.
Kind of like disarm him as he goes down.
All right.
Kicking the weapon away.
Disarm him. Yeah, he said disarm, not de-arm.
Let's see. So
I
I
think
still
you did.
have movement. I'll move up and flank with Cyril.
Cyril doesn't have anyone on him.
Alrighty. Well, then who's ever left?
Me.
There's
Yeah.
Turby.
there's Turby and what
All right.
looks to be a big.
Let's get into
Fluffy.
the pierced flamingo stance.
Here's Flamingo.
All right, moving up behind.
All
All
I
right.
don't know.
Don't worry, I'm
we
just
got
as
moves.
confused as you. So
Several dances. We do the Pierce Flamingo.
That was
Dervish
one
shades.
attack and a movement, wasn't it? 13.
He 5-foot step.
Yep. No.
There was no
I
5-foot
took
step.
2 attacks against this guy. I missed the first one,
Ah,
and then
yes,
I moved.
that's
so
right.
I'm all set.
all right. Well, Cyril.
I will stand up for 1.
All right, getting to your feet.
I will adjust to the guy on the rock, wherever the hell he is.
And he's gone.
He did.
The only thing left is Turby's pet that has swallowed a vial.
Okay, well, I'm going to steer clear of that because when they kill him, it's probably going to explode. So I will move. I will move.
I don't think you saw that happen.
You may be right.
You were yelling it.
Oh yeah. You're gonna eat this. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
right.
you were yelling it to Barnabas
Yeah.
that he ate it.
That's right. I did.
Do the thing.
Do it.
You only live once. Get me up there by that pierced flamingo going on.
Okay,
Now we have a dancing flamingo.
right beside him.
Yep,
Right beside him, or right on the rock.
I'm just flanking with someone.
sunshine.
Flanking with anybody.
Yeah, you'll be kind of on the rocks here. Flanking
Sure.
with sunshine, actually.
Flanking with sunshine.
Oh. Where's your bard?
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
Yeah, we're
no.
gonna work on that.
Here in spirit.
Oh no.
20
no, he's
29
not
to hit.
there at all.
29 to hit him.
29 will definitely hit and
Not enough to
actually
give me
be a crit.
mechanical advantage.
So he takes 12,
Okay.
and I will leave him off guard. And then I will dueling parry, so I raise my AC.
All right. Is dueling parry reaction?
It's an action.
Free action.
It's an action.
Okay. Well, you
So-
stood up, you moved, and
I
you
stood up,
attacked.
I moved.
Attack.
Oh, well, that's fine.
All right.
Target
So
what you
gods
want.
don't
Well,
get
let's see
4 actions.
here. Dead. It is. I'm curious to see what happened
So,
here, Turby. What
when
did you do?
When he tried to swallow me, I'm trying to remember. Did I see the vial? Like, cause it couldn't have made it all the way down his stomach yet. How far?
I mean, he seems to be able to swallow big things whole
Pretty
really
quick,
quickly.
right?
So, yeah, you don't quite see it.
Well, then that just messed everything
Get
up.
my glassware back.
I was trying. I was gonna get it for you.
Kick him with the D's.
So yeah, I take the hammer and
Oh God, he's not even kicking. Okay, go ahead.
that's exactly like right, up under where stomach area kind of would be, trying to smash this.
So you're trying to smash it
At least do
inside
some
of
sort
his
of
stomach,
damage
All right.
in his stomach to make it break.
You take the potion, put it in a box.
and you
put
are
that box in the
using
box, and
a
smash it with
bludgeoning
hammer.
weapon.
Right.
So we'll see how this goes. Roll it.
Yeah.
That one's not good.
Oh God.
Where is it at?
He is flat-footed.
And
It's plain.
yeah,
So I mean 13 though.
No, that's not going to do it.
Yeah, it will.
13.
He's flat-footed, which is -2, and he's flanked, which is -2, and his AC is a 17.
Sweet.
Oh,
So
on
it
the
makes him a
nose.
13.
On the nose.
So no.
Yep.
But
Go
you're,
ahead.
you're still in there, aren't
Huh?
you? Aren't you still?
No.
So
It
it's
tried to
out.
swallow him
Oh,
and it
okay,
couldn't
okay.
because he's too big.
I'm me for
They
a
called
walk.
him fat.
Okay.
He did.
I don't remember him getting out.
No, he let me out.
Okay,
So
good.
He could
good.
try to bite me again.
We're gonna have to work on this.
6 damage into the.
into the gut.
Yep.
Okay.
What's the toughness of your bottle?
Right.
It's it's
It's
thin
glass.
glass. It breaks on
It's-
him.
it's
If I
made
throw it at
to-
you, it's gonna
If
break.
I throw it, it breaks. So.
Zero?
All right. So
Pretty
here's
much,
the thing: whether or not you break the glass is going to be a did you hit it in the right spot?
Okay.
So this is kind of one of my favorite games of this year.
Called a game
Roll
of
the dice,
chance.
kill the
I'm going to I'm going to roll some dice, and you're going to tell me if you are calling high or low in your favor.
Alright.
I can roll, and then you tell me, or
I think you
can
should play-
Tell me.
Stone for it.
Ah, I've fallen for that once. I'm not falling for it again, several. All right.
Hi.
Didn't seem to do anything.
Do it again.
I swung again.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. That's only an 11 this time. So.
Okay.
All right, my final
You'll do
swing.
better this time.
Right, maybe. My die is. Nope.
No, you'll do better this time.
Yeah.
Where's the 1-2?
That's a 13.
All right, so 13 on the die, according to Overwatch. Give me +4 -1. Yeah, 13 on the die. That's what it comes out to.
I mean, yeah.
What?
I do need to ask Barnabas, what does this thing do anyway?
So technically, it's bottled lightning. So when
Uh-huh.
it breaks,
And it does what?
it will do 2d6 plus 4 damage to its immediate target,
Okay.
and then that target will be flat-footed
Okay. Here's the thing.
or flat-gutted. I don't know.
You didn't hit on that last one. That's
That's
fine.
close.
You got real close. You didn't hit on that last one. You just kind of barely grazed it, and it moved. And what you thought the first impact didn't work, really, it was one of those things of, now that all of the muscles released from that hit, it goes off. So how much is he doing?
2d6
Well-
plus 4.
7 plus 4 is 11.
11?
And he's flat-footed.
No. End this, Turby.
I'm swinging. I'm thinking, I'm not hitting, and then like it just went off, and I was like, "Oh!" You probably just. And I remember the little bit of lightning, probably like blood, like splattered on me. I was like, "You see me now."
Turby, I just saw you channel lightning through your hammer.
Right into his belly.
That's-
But Barnabas, he did some stuff too. Not as cool, I'm telling you. I blew him up,
I
Barnabas.
can't control lightning the way you do. No.
No one can.
That's right.
Okay.
Immediately, grab my book and start scribbling.
You melted some faces. Though. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, we
I
all
saw
did
that.
something pretty awesome there.
Did you?
But did we save the elf?
Right,
That's
did you?
Head over to check
Yes,
on
I would
her.
be heading straight over to her.
Okay. She is unconscious, but your healing did stabilize her.
well done.
I would continue to heal her.
Okay.
I started looking around for any other non-combatants or civilians, whatever we would call them, around the cart.
There is an
but,
overturned wagon.
Right.
So
Was she by herself, or were there additional?
give me a perception. Investigate this.
23.
Okay. You definitely find that there's someone who's been under part of the wagon.
Oh, no.
They are probably not okay.
While
Um,
she's taking care of the female, I ran over to the person trapped in the cart and started scrambling for my healing kit.
The
Healer's
other
tools.
thing you notice with that 23 is a very bright purple color a little bit further down the road near a tree. Very familiar purple color.
I think Lenny's out there, and I'll point to the rest of the group, 13 especially. Check over that way.
I'll run in the direction he's pointing.
Right. I would also, in stride, though, I would have drank the other vial that Barnabas gave me for 1 health point. No, how much was it? How much?
One?
D6.
It's
1d6, right?
yeah, it's just a D6.
1d6, right? Yep, that's it. So
Oh.
yeah, so I was like,
Those will get better.
this is faulty, Barnabas.
Okay.
Don't feel great.
Sharpie,
Before you, as you're pulling out your healing kit and looking, number one, the wagon is on them.
Oh,
Number
no.
two, they are beyond gone.
So they're badly crushed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll kind of reach down and if their eyes were open, I would have closed them and look over at Sunshine and just shake my head and stand up and start putting my healer's tools back in their pouch.
And who ran over towards purple? All right. You guys get over there. You find, let's see. Yeah, you both were there for Davion. You see Davion and you see Lenny. Both of them quite unconscious.
I scoop Lenny up into my arms.
Okay.
I'll grab Davion.
You grab Davion. And
Does he have an obvious? Did he have an obvious wound?
oh yeah, he's got a big goose egg on his side of his head. He's obviously been just knocked out by something. I'm going to say right there when you scoop up Lenny is where we're going to end
okay.
for the evening. And that's where we will pick up next time. However,
Oh man.
Is he all right?
you guys can always kind of reminisce a little bit, but we're not going to continue past this at the moment.
Oh, that's good.
I would have shouted out, "Is he all right?"
I can do a check real quick. It depends on how close Sunshine is.
As
if
I said,
actually
that's where
bother.
we're stopping. You guys can reminisce about what has already happened,
I don't-
but
like-
nothing further.
I don't remember why he ever left. Like, does anyone remember why he left? I can't thinking back on it now. I don't remember why he got up and left in the middle of the night.
I just thought it was Lenny being Lenny. Going to
No, you guys did see
Chase.
him.